salute to all the hardworking Uber drivers out there, all the hardworking what do they call? Again, that's been a while since I used them. Just driving service drivers out there. Um, I think we all been. I've actually on record. I don't think I've had a bad driving experience thus far. It's always the only like the closest thing I've had to like a weird thing is when the driver wants to talk to you a bit more than you would want to talk to them. But hey, man, if the only thing you do all day is drive around, I can imagine you are a bit want to have some conversation. What do y'all think is worse? You think it's worse if the driver wants to talk to you and you don't want to talk to them, or if they're on their phone talking to somebody and you can hear all their business?
Damn, that's a tough one.
That's not tough. Them wanting to talk to you is the worst.
I don't know.
Oh,
I've heard
but if
they could be talking about
yeah.
some very salacious stuff.
Well, you know what I will say is that I've been in Ubers where the drivers are talking, but they're usually talking another language. I
Hmm.
think that's all right because I can kind of just tune it out as like ambient
Hey, you could
noise.
put your headphones on too.
Yeah, that is also
True, true, true. Anyway, but getting back to this, but some people definitely have on. I mean, they're showcasing to have a very uncomfortable uh, Uber and driving service experiences, and kind of fits into that category. Which not it doesn't sound like it's full on like giving them like 1-star service. It just seemed like it created an uncomfortable environment. So two, pardon me, two ladies shocked. Two ladies were shocked after the Uber driver refused to turn on the AC during an extremely hot 45-minute journey in 26 Celsius for all of our more US folks, 78 degrees Fahrenheit, UK heat. He told them they would need to book Uber Comfort if they want air conditioner. Has anyone else experienced this? So let's listen to what these sisters experienced while in an Uber.
So we have to book the Uber and include that we want AC.
Yeah, that's right. That is comfort. People go for comfort.
Are you joking right now?
Oh, this ain't Uber. Wait, so hold on. Only Uber Comfort can give you AC.
That's right.
No.
What kind of... Are you pranking us? Like, what?
It's true. I would do that to you guys.
So we have to pay more for your
For AC.
That's right.
But every car has AC regardless.
Look, every car has AC regardless.
Yes.
But that is the service that we provide, isn't it?
To survive.
The service we provide is not surviving. The service we provide. We got different kind of like different types of fares.
I've never heard of this, and there's no option for us to click AC.
So when you that is when you're booking, it gives you like comfort or cost, isn't it?
So we have to book the Uber and include that.
Excel.
That's the size of the car.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And the type of car.
And the type.
The way he's
So,
explaining
yeah,
this,
but your car has AC
we get it.
regardless.
Yeah, it does. That's what I'm saying.
So you're choosing not to
Put
have
the AC on because we
Yeah,
didn't.
because I spend to get the AC, isn't it? Because when I put it on, my fuel goes. The fuel is expensive. So Uber doesn't give me what I deserve.
Yeah, but
You understand?
that's between you and Uber. We didn't know that.
That's what I'm saying. So we, the drivers, we know what the Uber does to us.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what I'm saying. That you don't know, but they give you the choices of the prices that you like, isn't it? So that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to.
So what if you were too hot? What would you do?
I'm always driving. I don't turn it on. That's what I'm saying.
But what if it's a really hot day and
Excel.
you're in your own car and you're...
So as you can see, just like the captain said, it sounds like two ladies are in Uber, and it seemed like it's 78 degrees is pretty uncomfortable, to be honest, especially when you're in a car. So there's rightfully expecting a little AC on, but the Uber driver is like, no, we don't do that here. If you want the AC, you have to get Uber Comfort. Just to be clear, I'm pretty sure people that are kind of familiar with it, this is not a real thing. This is very much like
Hell
like this
fucking nah, bro.
like like
Hell
the, like
nah.
like they said, Uber Comfort, Uber Excel, those relates to like type of vehicle, and maybe you get some slightly better amenities and services. Uber, if Uber saw this, they would make the quickest statement: "We do not in any way endorse this." Like, this guy better hope nobody doxed him or anything. But I've always have to believe when you're in somebody else's car, while as the driver, you should typically acquiesce to the passengers. You are at the mercy of the driver. I'm the driver. I have to be my most comfortable. I have to be in my most like comforting space. If I'm not comfortable, then I could drive off the bridge. I'm just saying. And for this guy, it seems like it's not so much about the comfort; it's about the money. Because as you may have heard in his explanation of why he's not just going to turn on the AC for any and everyone, is because obviously if you're using AC and or heat, it you will be using a bit more of the car's energy / fuel. So just to kind of give a breakdown, I guess we can hear a bit more of this interaction. What's funny? This might just be slightly more funny because of the UK accents. I wonder if, from their perspective, this is just not funny at all. You can play a bit more.
You're driving.
Yeah, when I feel too hot, I just park the car somewhere
And use the AC for yourself.
no, that's a park. I just park somewhere.
All right. Mid journey, you are too hot in the car, and the outside is too hot. What would you do?
Mid-journey with a passenger or without a passenger.
With a passenger in the car.
Yeah, with a passenger, I can't do nothing about it. I'll just let the passenger, as we are talking
Okay, without the passenger.
You put the AC
That's what I'm
on.
saying. I'll just park somewhere. If it's too much for me, I'll just park under the tree or something. That's it. Then I'll just wait.
I've never heard of this. Wow.
It does.
So in the winter, do we have to get comfort for heat?
In the winter, the same scenario.
Wow.
That one is worse.
Wow.
The heating takes more than the.
So is this in your Uber
Is this
handbook?
new?
Please,
Hot day and you're in your own car. And
some. You can find out from the Uber people. That's what I know. That's what I'm telling you. So, I can't say much. That's all that I know. I don't know whether it's in the Uber because we have our own app and the passengers do have their own app as well. So that's how it works. Please.
Even though this is obviously wild, I guess in a way, salute to those ladies. They, even though they're probably pissed, they seem to have a relatively lighthearted spirit to all of this. Just trying to understand what this guy's talking about. You ever talking to somebody and they're just giving you the most babbling like explanation ever? Like, that's what this kind of gives. But anyway, again, as we kind of wrap the podcast up, nothing to deep dive too much on. I don't know what the specific question is of all this here. I mean, I don't think anyone in the world would be on Homeboy's side. But anyone here can at least both sides this to some degree, or it's only one side that's clear in the wrong. And I guess also, what would you do in this situation? Was the more prevalent question. What do you think goes?
There's no way I'm on Mr. Krabs' side here, bro. Like, this is Julius from Everybody Hates Chris to the nth degree. Like, there's no excuse in this. He's just spouting some bullshit. But to be honest, if this happened to me, I wouldn't be super mad because what I would do is I would record this conversation exactly how she did. Then I'm hitting Uber up right after the right after the ride's over, and I'm getting my refund, and I'm also giving them 1 star. So I'm getting my free ride. Just gotta deal with the heat, and I'm messing with his livelihood.
Come on, you can't snitch.
Hell yeah! What you mean?
That's a hard-working man right there.
Nah. Absolutely not, bro.
I don't know.
I'm young thug up in this bitch. Like,
here we go. Let me see.
There's no way I'm dealing with a whole long ride and I'm not getting some type of compensation.
45 minutes? You can't go 45 minutes.
I can't go 45 minutes, but I'm gonna do it for free because I'm not paying him for it, especially with these BS excuses. You know how freaking expensive Ubers are?
That's
Shit.
facts. That's facts. Uber is
Hell no, I'm
man,
not
Uber
on
can
this
get
side.
pretty pricey. Okay, so hear me out. Um, I don't. And obviously, our praise, we're all in a relatively, comfortable position in our lives, relatively speaking, of course. But I think we can all relate to, depending on what you got going on in life, maybe you just bought something expensive, a big purchase, and we all get in our cheap errors, our cheap seasons. Y'all have
No.
never
No.
Y'all have never waited till it get like really, 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 really cold or really, 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 really hot before you turn on that AC or that heat in your car? Come on, Ghost. Don't lie.
Well, I mean, from me personally, 100% yes. And I think there's been
Okay,
times
so
when
if
I've
you
been like
can
really
relate to
low on
like,
gas. But no, it's different. It's different because
especially if you kind of low
no,
on gas and you don't plan on filling up the pump till like a couple days. Come on.
no, it's different because yes, for me personally, I might do something like this. But if I had someone, even if I wasn't an Uber driver, if I had some rando stranger in the car and they weren't paying me for any ride, I still would not subject them to being friggin' torture for 45 minutes because I'm that cheap.
What
I'm
is
not doing it.
what's torture? It's a little heat.
I'm being a little dramatic, but 45 minutes in damn near 80-degree heat is wild. Like that's pretty far past the point of comfort.
So when you're so
I
so another question:
I'm
if
not
you're when you're in Uber, you expect comfort.
to some degree, yes. I understand there's gonna be like some level of like it might be a little hotter, a little cooler than I want, or maybe the person's on the phone talking to someone else, or maybe the car smells a little like weed, which is more common than you think.
Facts.
But as long as it's not debilitating, then I can deal with it. But if I got in a car that was 70 degrees and it's like that hot out and I'm like legit struggling, I'm gonna say something because it's especially for 45 minutes. Again, that ride probably was like $60 for 45 minutes because Ubers are disgustingly expensive,
Maybe even more
or
depending on the city in the UK.
60 pounds or whatever in the UK.
Could be more.
But yeah,
Listen, I haven't read the Uber or Lyft terms of service user agreement, but there's a bit of world in which they don't guarantee comfort. They might just guarantee you getting from A to B safely.
that's fine. But again, I'm giving them that 1 star, and I'm hitting up Uber to get my refund because they'll probably give it because there's
They'll
even if
definitely
it
give it.
isn't explicitly stated in the terms of service, like there's kind of like just a general standard that it's like come on now. There needs to be a base level of comfort, even if it's not. It doesn't say you have to be at 70 degrees minimum in the vehicle.
Fair enough. Sound like there's no way I could sway you. How about yourself, Ace? What do you think of an interaction like this? It was any way you can see where he was in the. Oh, could you both sides this rather? I don't think anyone's gonna agree with them, but can you both sides this? And what would you do in a circumstance like this?
Um, this is just like so absurd on multiple levels because like you would think at the very least him doing this would be for in order for him to be able to earn extra money. But it's not like he can say you got to upgrade to
A
the
lot of
Uber
these people, a
Comfort.
lot of these Uber and Lyft drivers do this for a living. What do you mean earn extra money?
No, I'm saying like earn extra money off of this ride. Like have them like be like, no, you got to pay for the Uber Comfort. Like upgrade it now while you're in the car, so I can get more money
I don't
for
think you can.
this ride.
I don't know if you can do that. I think you'd have to
You
cancel that
can't,
membership.
you
No,
can't, which is what I'm saying. Like, so he can't even get. So he must actually believe what he's saying. That's the only. That's the only thing I can.
He definitely
I
believes it.
can.
He's not capping.
Well, in terms of being able to uh save money by not turning on the AC. Like he must actually think he's saving a legitimate amount of money
I
from
mean
not
you
turning on the Uber.
do. AC can like guzzle your gas. Like it's objective fact that he's saving some level of money, but it's probably a lot less significant than he thinks. But
Yeah,
he is going to be saving some level.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, just imagining like being in the car, being an Uber driver, or just a driver in general, and like somebody stewing in your car, and you're not gonna turn on the AC because you're trying to save a little bit of money. It's truly absurd.
What do you mean? If he doesn't do this, which I don't know, to be honest, it's kind of crazy that he could have potentially done the math on the AC draining is the gas and how much it would cost for the gas, but he doesn't know that the comfort does not relate to you, the passenger
Right.
being comfort. I don't know if I necessarily believe that, but maybe he's doing it based on instinct. Um, but what do you mean he provided a rational? If you're in there and he provides a rational breakdown, you're gonna be combative.
It's hot. It's too hot for me to deal with you being trying to be rational, dog. Rationality's out the window, dog. What are you talking about?
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean you can't argue with that. Oh my
That's what I'm
god.
saying. It's pure NPC behavior all around. Like after he said it, like I'm shocked the girls continue to try to reason with him. It's like, dog, put the AC on.
So what are you doing?
I mean, it's the same as Ghost. Like after a couple rebuttals, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna deal with it, and then I'm giving you the 1 star, and hitting up Uber. Like this is insane.
We got
This is insane.
snitches on this podcast. That's crazy.
I'm
I
getting
bet
my money. I don't.
I
care.
bet you Wes wouldn't snitch. Oh man.
I think he would. Wes is in his Curb Your Enthusiasm era. Like he'll
I feel like Wes would probably just like get out the car and wouldn't deal with it, to be honest.
Oh man. That's so crazy. Man.
So what? You just gonna let them? You're just gonna let him take advantage of you, and you're not gonna say nothing to no one, Quest?
Listen, I don't know if I'm more of a sucker, but I just don't have it in me to like. By the way, they're an Uber driver, and again, I always say salute to all the driving service folks, or rideshare. That's what it is, rideshare drivers. But dog, I'm not making your life worse. Like I just don't have it in me. Like
He's making your life worse. Shit.
he's making many people's
He
lives
could have.
worse.
He could have got a nice. He keeps that on a cool 68 degrees. He's getting a nice little tip from me. He's getting 5 stars, and he's probably gonna end up making more than he would have lost in gas money. But
Right.
wow.
now he's getting his score nerfed, and he's getting. I don't think he would get back charged directly, but Uber's gonna be on his ass.
While it is diminishing returns because yes, there are a lot of folks out there like you or y'all, and that is probably the standard thing. If you have an uncomfortable ride in your Uber, you should obviously leave a bad review. But for me, listen, you know what it stems from? Well, I'm more so used to it in like a food sense. When it comes to bad service, I don't, in a lot of cases, have it in me to make that person's life worse. And maybe I never had truly bad service, but I don't know. It's just for people that are doing like these type of jobs, just let them. I'm never gonna see you again. I just go about my day like that. I'll be honest. I'm really just like a go about my day type of guy. I'm gonna be honest with you. But yeah, obviously that's not the correct thing to do. Is to contact them, get your money back, because being in a hot car when you're paying for this ride is absolutely crazy. And it's the fact that he thinks he's in the right with this Uber comfort thing. Like I pray he better pray Uber doesn't find this because they might get rid of him. Like Uber comfort does not relate to the person being comfortable.
It's so much more expensive too. That's a crazy thing.
Yeah, someone in the comments saying, "Yeah, no, he need to get kicked off the app. It was cheap." Yeah.
Is there anyone caping for him?
Yeah, obviously Uber Comfort is a different vehicle. Someone said, "Oh, what if the AC don't work? What if the AC? Come on, does that change things a bit?"
Yo, if he told me straight
He
up the
said it,
AC doesn't
yeah.
work, yeah,
He
I'm
did.
cool with it. I'm like, you know what? You probably don't got the money to fix it. No worries. No, just roll down the windows and I'm straight.
So what's the
I'm
pro-
100%
If
so
he
cool.
what?
if he
So
still tried to pull the Uber Comfort, is for you got to roll down the window to get the windows rolled down. Then it's a
all right,
that's
now
the
that's
problem.
now he's being evil. That don't make sense. What you call it? Yeah, if he said that if he just if him saying the AC don't work makes it all right, then honestly it's not about the heat. It's about y'all.
It's
What?
about him having reasonable accommodations, and if he can't provide those reasonable accommodations for a reason that you kind of said, like he's driving an Uber, I'm not trying to make their life worse. I'm gonna roll with it. But if he can provide the accommodations, he's choosing not to because he's cheap as hell. That's when I'm gonna start raising hell.
So basically, this guy should just start going around saying my AC don't work. That's what you're saying.
Yes, 1,000%.
That'd be a lot more justifiable than the BS he gave with Uber Comfort. Although there's gonna be people that would still complain, but I think
Right, exactly.
for
It's not. I
me
mean, it's not going to be
personally,
a good thing,
I
but
would be okay with I would be okay with it. But like, there's still gonna be a level of like people getting pissed.
he got to
Yeah.
get his AC fixed. Like that's really what it comes down to.
I think the crazy part. I think in this day and age, Uber and a lot of these rideshare services have a lot of like your car can't be a piece of it can't be a clinker. You have to or
Right.
clunker. You have to it has to be pretty like it has to pass inspections and stuff like that. So I think that's probably one of the mandatory reasons in this day and age you have to have a functioning AC. Yeah, I'm sorry, brother. There's really no saving grace for you. I just hope this doesn't get too viral, or else you will probably be getting removed from being able to be a rideshare driver. And yeah, it's one of those things where you have to stop being cheap because that will, you'll just end up like in a diminishing returns type of path, and you're gonna be losing a lot of money when you can't work. And I don't know if we've branched out into international markets yet, even though that's the dumbest thing I could say because we don't international markets, local markets, we're still on. If the Uber driver is hearing this, and if you want to be cheap, all you have to do, not all you have to do, is you should get some those fans, those portable fans.
The
Get
ones
some
with
of
the
those.
little mist and water.
Yeah, you gotta get something in
That
your
would have
car.
been hilarious if he passed that back to
Yo,
them.
Listen,
wait for a small fee.
at this point, at least pass back like a what you call it, a fold out fan so they can blow
Yeah.
themselves, like something. You like, I understand trying to keep a buck, but you can't have people in your car like complaining. Absolutely not. You know what's crazy? Last thing, I wonder how many people have gotten in the car and just like salute to these sisters. They're actually like asking questions. Like, I wonder how many people got in the car, it immediately noticed that this guy's not turning on the AC. Just did the ride and just gave them the bad score. Didn't even talk. Didn't even talk. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Salute to the sisters and salute to everybody that's trying to save a buck out there. Just don't do that at the expense of other people being uncomfortable. Anyway, if there's nothing else, we can move on to the next topic. And